So this homeless perp just hurried up and ran to the bathroom just before I can make it. Um, so anyway, um, well, I gotta keep a close eye on my stuff. But so it's now 5:46 p.m. and so now it's made to look like as if I burned my bridges in the TI community, all because of the confusion from the fake TI perps lying and saying that I'm ungrateful and hateful and I got a bad attitude and I project my anger onto others and stuff like that. Now, I said I've been trying to ask for long-term and short-term help, ever since I've been needing help. Ever since after Alex ran me out of Pensacola. I've been trying what I could with jobs and stuff like that. I mean, they have this person from a different country who, I don't even know if she's friends with some of the fake TI person, but I don't know her that well, but I know she's really targeted, but I don't know, it seemed like she got the same attitude as the fake TI perps, and first she said that, I want to help, but I can't help, or we don't know how to help her. And then she trying to make it like as if, I'm not going to give you any money, or she trying to make it like, if you change your attitude, then people go come together and start helping you and stuff like that. But the thing is, I'm not trying to have a bad attitude. Mostly everybody turned into, who were targeted and needed help, they all think they're high-minded, sorry. They're high-minded and think that they're better, because they sold out. So now everybody's trying to make like, all your problems will go away if you sell out like us, but they're being like covert with it, and they're not. I mean, all these people say, well, Candy could have had this, Candy could have had that. And so, I mean, during an emergency is not the time for somebody who's really targeted. And if you've been having nosebleeds and have all this electronic harassment and having everything happen to you, why the hell, and you're in a whole different country. So if you're in a different country and you're just going by hearsay, you never really watch any, I don't even think she even watched my YouTube videos, but she just going by gossip and stuff she heard about me and making like as if I deserve to be punished with no help unless I quote unquote change my attitude. And she tried to make it like as if I, project anger out on people who quote unquote try to help me and stuff like that. When it's basically last year when Alex ran me out of Pensacola, they had a lot of fake TI perps coming out of the woodwork and offering to human traffic me. And, they had this person, I think she was in Pennsylvania, and then she tried to offer me to come live with her for free. And then she said, but you must have a passport. And so people say, be cautious and be careful of that, because she was pretending to be targeted on Facebook, and she was a Muslim, and I don't even remember her name, but she people say be careful because she was trying to traffic you out of the country, and so then I had a lot of people coming out of the woodwork and acting like as if they wanted to try to posing as targeted individuals and acting like as if they wanted to human traffic me. And so then other fake TI perps and be like, well, this person is giving you very good advice, you should take it. And then they get mad when I block them. So they had a whole bunch of, it was the fake TI perps on Twitter who mainly was where it started. And I thought I would have a whole new set of people. It's like everybody's shocking me. It's like everybody's turning their backs on me. Everybody's shocking me. Everybody's flipping on me. And it's like the person online, she tried to tell me you can either keep on asking for donations for hotels and motels, or you can get permanent housing. Well, you don't know, you're not in this country, so you don't know how difficult it is. You know, at first you acting like you want to help me, and then you send me a private direct message, you know, giving me some lecture. You know, I mean, maybe she might have watched my YouTube videos, but I don't think she did because she never really commented. But it's like most targets have sold out and became perps, and that's why you don't really hear from them no more. And it's a doggone shock and a shame. And so there are very few sincere TIs out here, and you know, most of the fake TI perps, you know, they made a name for themselves, and they all huddled together. They all huddled together, and you know, it's like a high school clique or another cult or something like that, you know. So, you know, I felt like I had to express this feeling upset because, as I said, it's been flooding. It's been flooding, and you know, I don't have any place to go in the bad weather. It's like, or people will try to suggest that I go live in Chicago or somewhere and say, well, you don't have any other choice. But the thing is, I'm 38 years old, and it's like, it's not fair for you to try to control my life when other people ask for help. You know, you make sure you do whatever you can to pull strings to ask other people to make sure they have what they need or what they would like to have and stuff like that. More like what they need, but what makes them feel comfortable. You know, so I cannot function in cold weather. So it doesn't have to be Pensacola. You know, so if it's somewhere nearby Pensacola or the surrounding cities, or that I can find something permanent, which is difficult. But if I had a job on my own income, in which I've been trying, so all these people who make false rumors that I'm just lazy and looking for free handouts, and that, you know, I just act like a 5-year-old child, spoiled child who wants her way and stuff like that. Those are the same people who are trying to sabotage. And the lady said, well, I understand you've been sabotaged, but you had to put more effort. But I don't even know if you've been seeing what I've been trying to do. You know? And then I don't even know, I got angry and I blocked her because, you know, she's sitting there going along with what the popular fakes are saying, you know. And most people I have blocked on Twitter because of being a popular fake. And this time around, I thought I would join the writing community and help promote my ebooks. But, you know, get a few little targeted individuals thinking that they will understand, you know, if I write short stories, you know, the regular writing community, they wouldn't understand about targeted individuals and gang stalking and the remote neural monitoring, voice skull and all that. But other targeted individuals do. So, you know, but she was in a different country. But now if I'm trying to get emergency because of help because of the weather, you can be. Why can't y'all be working on both? I mean, it's making it like as if I'm a kindergartner getting treats confiscated, or making it like as if how am I trying to put it? Like as if I have to earn help for my GoFundMe. When other people ask for help for GoFundMe or PayPal or whatever, you know, people help them with their need and then support them. But now it's like, because it's made to look like as if I have to earn, you know, have to work towards, and which I have been trying what I could the best way I know how. And as I said, with my disability and hypersensitivity, I'm very limited. I'm very limited on you know, and I'm very hurt and upset that, you know, people try to make it like as if, oh, we tried to help you and stuff. But a lot of times it's like some people have, you know, gave me some help, and you know, and it turned out to be fine. But others, it seemed like as if They don't say, for example, they might donate me $100 for a hotel room and be like, okay, well, stop talking, don't talk about the gang stalking no more because it make you look stupid. Well, then that make me wonder, are you trying to bribe me? Or are you a perp trying to, like, why can't you just help me get what I need? Why? And it seems like most targets have turned their backs on me or feel like they don't F with me and stuff. So, oh, now I know why. Because, like, people have remained silent for a long time. You know, in the so-called target individual community, people have been silent on, you know, why most people don't talk to me and stuff like that. But as I said, it wasn't even the right time, you know, me asking for help, you know, out of flooding weather. It wasn't the right time, you know, for her to try to lecture me like that and make it like as if I have to earn, you know, oh, so because of the false rumors made about me, I deserve to die. I deserve to have the possibility to not get help with food. I deserve the possibility of, you know, being endangered in a flood just because you heard rumors about me having a bad attitude and being ungrateful and stuff like that. You know, it's like say for example, I'm not trying to break the law or anything. It's like I've had people who I've had phone conversations with, and they act like as if they want to make me get rid of my storage unit or make me get rid of my phone or dictate where I should live and just try to control me. You know, and it's like, as I said, people handpick who to help and stuff. I mean, if I had a permanent place to live, you know, I wouldn't have to be asking for donations for a hotel room and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's like, I know what that I need. I mean, I don't even like having to ask for people for anything. Like, I prefer to be independent. But it seems like everything is discouraging. You know, trying to find a job nowadays is harder because of COVID and everything like that. And, you know, people is like, they give you the help that they want you to have that makes them feel comfortable. You know, and I mean, I just feel like it's like really not fair that you know, if somebody's living in the cold in Maine and they're homeless, living in a guy homeless homeless living in who was homeless and targeted and living in his vehicle in the state of Maine, and they donated to him to help him get, you know, whatever to get warm, to stay warm and keep his vehicle running and functional. And then later on, he turned out to perp me. And after he wrote his ebook, he wrote an ebook and got a lot of sales on it. And all these people who want to talk about, they write a book on how to beat, or do a video about how to beat gang stalking. And it's, you know, and they have these new age fake solutions. They got, you know, new age solutions rather than a Christian solution. And I had been praying and reading the Bible, excuse me, you know, a little more lately. I was even crying out to God last night, you know, and people make it like as if I'm a stain on the targeted individual community and a nuisance to the targeted individual community and an eyesore to the targeted individual community. And the same thing with the Christian community. They think I'm a stain, a nuisance, and an eyesore to the Christian community as well. And they've had people who flipped out on me and changed towards me for reasons that, you know, they didn't even tell me why. Where everything seemed nearly perfect. But they had this, you know, one person, I would talk on the phone with him and he wanted me to be quiet while he talks for 5 hours and, you know, just talk about what he's going through living with his parents. And he's 2 years younger than me, and that was one of the guys who tried to make me get rid of my storage unit. And I said, I can't get rid of my storage unit because I have certain important things. Well, then minimize it. I don't need to be talking to him like that. And if he'll offer me like a Burger King, what do you call it, a Burger King coupon, and I'm like, he said, make sure you use it, but I'm like, but I don't want to eat, I don't eat Burger King no more, and I'm not trying to be ungrateful, I just stay away from mainstream fast food, but I feel helpless, but have the desire to want to be independent, but I feel kind of helpless and confused, and I just wish that people would show me like pointers to like hands-on help, like point advice and pointers on how I can start my own, even if it's an online business, or instead of just nitpicking and criticizing me all the time, like the perp Star Booker. I mean, she just wants to be evil. But if she had a problem, I mean, she has never even written an ebook, I don't think, or a book. So how can she tell somebody how to write one? So, and then as I said, I suffer severe sleep deprivation. So people expect my thinking and everything to be so perfect when I'm days of sleep deprived. And so, being sleep deprived make a person irritable and snappy, and stuff like that. And it's like, I know that the perps manipulate targets to be against each other. The perps brag, and I have screenshots where the perps brag and laugh about Alex Dupree said that you waste all the money sent to you. I'm like, wow, before I had just put up the ask the stuff asking for help, and before I can even spend anything donated to me, a perp had came on YouTube and said that. So I'm like, and then people said, well, Alex Dupree said not to give you any money. I'm like, how the hell online perps know about him? So there's a lot of confusion going on in the targeted individual community about me, and people saying, well, that they try to help and stuff. But as I said, if a person, they donate money and they be like, well, and sometimes they donate a few times, and I appreciate it very much, but they have some who try to donate money and then try to, be like, okay, now, stop talking about your gang stalking because it make you look stupid, or you make the TI community look bad, or you look like you're on drugs, or you make everybody think you're a mental patient. So I mean, there was a perp who came on my page last night trying to tell me that I act like I'm on drugs, and I'm like, what? I never in my life, nobody ever in their life ever told me that I act like I'm on drugs. I know I'm not taking any drugs. So if y'all ever heard of invisiblepeople.tv, or look up Invisible People on YouTube, and you can see the struggles that homeless people got to go through. As I said, I'm not unappreciative or ungrateful, and I'm not mismanaging or, spending poorly. It's like, as I said, they want 3.5 times the rent, and my full-time job that I had that got sabotaged, plus the Social Security check, they said it's not enough for even a $700 apartment or a place to live. So I'm trying to research about alternative living, and I can't give out any plans really, because the perps try to sabotage that. So it's like, I can't believe that targeted individuals act like as if they don't understand each other, and they act like as if they don't sympathize or understand, and like I thought that you would have a better understanding what another target is suffering through, and you would rather believe what the perps say and continue to attack me. Like, all the videos about me on YouTube, nothing but perps made those videos. Anything speaking negatively or against me, and so then that person online was trying to tell me that if you keep up with this negative attitude, then really, I don't remember the exact way of phrasing. I'm just paraphrasing because I don't want to put words in her mouth. But she's trying to make it like, oh, if you keep up with this attitude, then, people who try to help you if you keep up with this attitude, then you'll really get no help from anybody. Now, y'all, I already documented me talking about the fake T.I. perp DJ that's been trying to human traffic me. And they had this guy named Travis who claimed to be a targeted individual in Wyoming, but supposedly from Los Angeles. And Travis said he had a 4-bedroom house all to himself and a car and everything. And so he acted like he wanted me to come and go up there, but I didn't trust that because I'm a single female and I'm trying what I can to try to strive to be a Christian, and you a single guy, you probably got a lot of perv and sex on your mind, and I mean, I don't know why people think I should be able to trust going from Florida to, say, for example, Seattle, Washington, with a male that's a stranger, or even a female that, like, say if you go out of your way to go live with somebody, and then they turn out to be a perp. But see, my disability, I function best alone, and I don't know if any of y'all remember me when my channel was just PsychWorld or beginning of Target about a PsychWorld. I tried to get that cottage. It got sabotaged. I tried to get a place on 9 Mile Road. It got sabotaged. I tried to get a place here. It got sabotaged. There, it got sabotaged. So even just before COVID, all these places I tried to get, and and then my worker from Catholic Charities, you can tell she didn't want me to get help. And then opening doors, I'ma say it again. Yeah, they blocked my number and shut the doors in my face. And women with clear vision and heavenly blessings, that they are not safe places to live. They take all your money and they exploit people. And I've already talked about that. The shelters in New Orleans, bed bug infested cults as well, that take all your money and abuse you and stuff. And people say that homeless shelters are not safe for a TI. I mean, and there are so many perps, wow, they're racing my heart. So many perp infiltrators and stuff that it's very frustrating that real targets believe popular fakes who got like a cult following, and they have like a popularity and a following, and they gain some respect. And then once they gain a certain amount of level of respect and followers, that's when they flip and become a perp. And then, people still think you're real until once you catch on that they're a perp and they want to already popular, then they smear your name and brainwash, turn everybody against helping you. And the perps are mocking and laughing at the idea nobody want to help me. And then real targets are believing the fake TI perps because the fake TI perp is friendly with them. But you're supposed to be a real target, but you don't realize you're dealing with a snake. So it seems like you don't realize that they're a snake until they flip out on you. But then you're not going to believe when somebody else say that, oh, this is a bad person, until it happens to you. And then people come crying to me, Candy, I didn't realize the God is our protector, Lady Renata was fake. Or I didn't realize that, I didn't realize that Michael Barden was fake. Or I didn't realize this person was fake. I didn't realize, Ochu 1981 was fake and stuff. And then everybody pointing the finger, one person saying, you fake, you fake, you fake. And so now you really don't know who's fake. So both of them saying things against each other, and one person's lying, one person's telling the truth, or both of them could be telling half truth, half lies on each other. It's just, but when you go through something, when you're lying, or if you're lying, or when you're telling the truth, or if you're telling the truth about going through something with another TI, and all this doggone confusion, and it's make me feel discouraged from the TI community and just make me want to give up. I already felt like I just wanted to be by myself and avoid the fake TI perp cult, the popular fake TI perp cult, and all the slander and smear campaigns that they made about me. So I mean, the perps flip out at me spending $10 on money that I worked for when I had my job, and I'm still trying to seek about another job opportunity, or just an alternative living and work situation. Trying to be creative and different, just trying to figure out what to do. And people even ignore my ebooks and my books and stuff, so I can't really get that much exposure with that. you know. So it's made to look like everybody supposedly stay away from me because of the lies and rumors. And it's like, well, that makes targets not better than the perps. If you're gonna treat me a certain kind of shitty because of the rumors you heard and the lies and false rumors that you heard, rather than getting to know me and my situation. If you're in a situation, if you're in a different country and you have not talked to me like regularly or seen my videos to know what I'm going through, you just going off of hearsay and everything. It's just really not fair. So I have to suffer another night in the rain and be made to punish myself, and think about how you treat people, because of the rumors you heard and false, the lies and stuff. So I'm about to go. So I'm glad I was able to get some emotional release before I break down